Coach, if you want to start with things, stay please, and we'll take questions.
Yeah, I thought that to start out, I thought FDU's game plan kind of just spreading us out, moving the ball, getting downhill, and making some early threes. It definitely gave some issues. I give our guys a lot of credit. I thought we kind of weathered their initial storm and kind of started to get some stops. We got some stops and they got some easy baskets, but also got some stops. We got some, got some stuff going in the half court as well. I think right now we're in a decent spot. I think we can continue to improve defensively, but offensively, I'm especially not making some. I thought we had a lot of open shots we didn't make, which will happen. But for us to get those open shots and not make that, still get 86 points. I'm happy where we are offensively. I think defensively is where we have to continue to improve.
Kyle, how do you think you guys did in non-conference 7-4 heading into Big East play? How do you feel like? Where do you feel like you are right now?
I feel like we're a team that has to get a lot better. This is the time of the year where teams are going to either rapidly improve and come together as a program, or or someone else will be. We got to be the type of team that has a growth mindset and coming in every day trying to improve.
Going into this game, did anything FDU show you surprise you at all?
Nothing that surprised us. We knew they were tough and scrappy. We knew they had multiple guys that could make some shots. I thought they made some tough ones early. They also made some ones that where we had a couple breakdowns, and I thought they came out and kind of set the tone with that and got some confidence off of that. Once they got some confidence, they got comfortable and made some more of those tough ones, especially towards the middle of the first half. And then I thought as the game went, we got some more stops, but I give them a lot of credit. That style has presented some issues for us that we have to continue to improve on.
Coach, it seems like when Tyler Perkins comes in the game, some good things happen. In your eyes, what does he do on and off the ball that makes the lineups kind of gel so smoothly?
I couldn't hear you last part.
In your eyes, what does he do on and off the ball that makes those lineups kind of gel so smoothly?
I think he's just a guy that plays hard. We look at him like a starter. I think we got 6 starters. We look at him as one of those guys. Yeah, he's a guy that brings a lot of it, intensity, physicality. This guy has played in college basketball already as well. So, make shots, miss shots. I don't think he made shots like he's capable of tonight. But that stuff doesn't matter when you bring the level of attention to detail and tenacity he brings. That always helps keeps us connected.
Wooga, early in the first half, you went on a 10-0 run yourself. Can you kind of walk through how that felt, as a player, you're shooting? How does that build confidence going in, later in the game?
I just think my teammates, they handed me the ball at the right times. I was just the score, but I didn't even know until you just said that. So it's great. But yeah, I just give credit to my teammates.
Well, it seems like the last 3 to 4 games you've really been looks like you're more comfortable offensively. What do you feel like, and has it take you some time to kind of get comfortable? Do you feel comfortable? What's it like right now?
Just my teammates telling me to keep going. As you know, I'm considered as a shooter, and it wasn't falling early for me. But my teammates just gave me that confidence and just basically keep going.
Coach, you had 19 assists on 30, made shots. What do you think of the ball movement tonight, and how big was that in terms of having a productive offensive night?
Yeah, I think our guys definitely share and move the ball. I think it starts with Eric. We know that there's a lot of times where he gets blitzed in the post. I think he's been very unselfish. And then also Jameer Brickus, he gets 10 assists. He's a guy that he could have easily had 15 or 16 assists tonight. He's a guy that is always making the right read. The guy next to me as well, always making the right read. They're so unselfish. At times as a coach, you're begging them to shoot more. And at times when they're open, so we don't worry about that with this team in terms of sharing the ball.
Coach, one of those assists from Brickus was to Josiah Mosley on the alley-oop. What do you like that you've seen from Mosley so far in his development as a freshman?
Yeah, I think that he brings a lot of things to the table. He's extremely versatile with his size, his mobility, his ability to guard literally 1 through 5. He's a great finisher around the rim. He's someone that just does a lot of things on the floor to help you.
Kyle, would you agree that Wooga's been looking more comfortable lately, and what does he bring for you guys?
Yeah, I think obviously, you have data to show that he's a shooter. So and then we see him every day in practice. He shoots 100. We shoot our 100 every day. He's always in the 90 range. So he's going to make shots. And I think that honestly for us, I think him playing at the top of our press and being good defensively is something that's really helped our team and has gotten us better defensively. Make shots, miss shots, that'll happen throughout the season. There'll be times guys don't make shots, and we got to just continue to be better defensively. I think that's something that he brings to the table.
Coach, going into this game, were there any concerns of a potential letdown after all the emotions that was in with the Big Five on Saturday against Temple?
No, I mean, we always talk about every game being a Super Bowl for us. This game was no different. We work all year long. We get, 1, 2, 3 weeks max off a year. So every game we go into, we want to try to play the best we possibly can for that 40 minutes.
Coach, you had 6 players with at least 3 rebounds tonight, out-rebounded FDU by 17. You stress, defense rebounding a lot. How do you feel about the rebounding right now heading into conference play?
Yeah, I think we're good, but might be some coach speak here, but I think we can get a lot better. I think we've done a good job on offensive glass. I think we can continue to get better on defensive glass. I think it's something that a lot of teams in our league really try to utilize is the offensive glass. So we know we got our hands full coming into league play.
Eric, you had 27 tonight. You're averaging still second in the country in points scored a game. How do you feel going into conference play?
That's not something I really think about. I think what I feel like is this is a young team that has a chance to get a lot better throughout the course of the season. I think that's what I'm most excited about.
What do you tell your younger teammates or maybe guys who haven't played in the Big East what to expect when going into play?
We treat every game the same. The staff does a great job of preparing us the same way every single game. So, we're not going to do anything crazy or change anything up. We've had the opportunity to play a lot of good programs throughout this preseason, or whatever you call it. I just can go to the next game.
Wooga, how was it playing at the Wells Fargo on Saturday, and what was that dunk like at the end of the first half, and did you hear from any of your boys about it?
It was cool. That was I think that was my first time playing here.
Okay.
So it was a good experience. I like the rim, as you can see. But about the dunk, I think I heard coach screaming, call timeout, call timeout. But I didn't know who he was talking to. I thought he was talking to the ref. So I just come down across, saw the open lane, I just went for it. That's pretty much it.
What did you think of that dunk?
It was impressive.
Any other questions? Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Good night.